Hey YouTube, I'm Daver.
I'm Steve-O.
And we're the Fragrance Bros. Coming back at you with another review.
Yes.
And this time it's on a fragrance that we actually got from Dan, my Mickers, the one, the only, Vetiver Extraordinaire. And it is extraordinary.
It is.
To say the least.
Yes.
On several different, in several different ways.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to it. Because we actually got a split from Dan, so that's how we actually got him. He had a split, and I got 5 mils from it, and it was extraordinary.
Yeah.
Vetiver illustrious.
Indeed.
I just had a
That
stroke.
is what it was.
Anyway.
I dare you to say that again.
Nope, I'm not.
I can even remember.
Nope. Date introduced was 2002. It's classified as an Oriental woody. Notes are bergamot and bitter orange, pink pepper, cloves and vetiver, sandalwood, cedar, oak moss, myrrh, and musk. Let's get straight to it. What did you get out of longevity?
It was beast.
Really?
Actually, well, we'll get into that a little bit later. I didn't get a full test on it, but it would have been beast. We'll just leave it at that for now.
Okay. For longevity on me, it was kind of poor on me.
Really?
Kind of poor to average, but on the poorer side of average, if that makes sense. But it was a little bit poor. And that was kind of shocking because vetiver is usually a base note. And vetiver, to have so much vetiver, I mean, this is like, from what I've heard it's like upwards of like 30% vetiver.
I can believe it.
So if it's that, I mean, there's a lot of, and besides that, there's other base notes in here.
Right.
I thought it would have hung onto my skin a lot longer than it did, but it kind of didn't. What about projection?
Also beast. Get into that more later, but beast.
Dang,
yeah.
I only got average projection. What is this? This is like usually you have either poor or average.
Crappy,
yeah, you know, like
1 hour.
That's right. It's like it was excellent. I had 1 hour of longevity. I'm like, what? I had 9 hours and it was poor for me.
Yeah, that's right.
Joking. But yeah, projection was only average on my skin. Season. What do you think about season?
I would have to go probably spring or summer. Definitely a warmer weather fragrance.
Or a cooler weather. Oh wait, I guess that would be warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to edit that out.
Nice.
I'm going to have to say spring, I think, especially spring. And then I think this could be worn in summer. I would say this is probably a better day set. Would you say day or night?
Absolutely.
Day?
Yeah, definitely day.
Purpose, I would say purpose is probably casual, but I could also see this as formal. But I don't think this could be great for work.
No.
And I don't think this would be good for a date. What do you say?
I would have to agree. Definitely casual. You could do it for a formal event if it's outside. I would also say, actually, probably any event as long as it's outside. Yeah. Which we'll get into in a second.
Yeah. What would you say this reminds you of?
Oh, let's see.
You have a little patch over there you
can
smell.
Let me smell with this handle here. Actually reminds me of like a fine clothing shop, especially in paper. Not so much myself, but very high end, for sure.
Yeah.
Real classy. Which is weird because I know I just said I would only wear it for probably casual events outside, but I don't know. It just smells really classy to me, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I can see that. Let me give it a whiff. This stung my nose at first.
Yeah.
And but it's really well blended. It's really well done. I get just a blast of vetiver and pepper right off the top. What this reminds me of the most is this reminds me of like the box of instant beans and rice. Like
wow.
Zataran's beans and rice.
Let me smell it again.
So I would classify this as a gourmand for that reason.
Did not see that coming. That's awesome.
But I also get almost a, it almost smells like hairspray to me.
Yeah, I could definitely smell that.
But it doesn't at the same time. Like it kind of reminds me of hairspray. This is, I would say this is spicy yet also fresh.
Yeah.
It's perfect for spring. It reminds me, this reminds me more of cut grass than like cut grass fragrances do to me. Because I get more, you get a lot of vetiver out of it, and so that has a real grassy feel. To me, this is really hard to wear. It would be hard, I think, to find a really good occasion for this. Plus, I think that this is a fragrance that you will wear because you like it, not because you want someone else to make you smell really good.
Yeah.
Like, no one, I think, is going to appreciate this more than the person wearing it.
I think that's a good assessment. Yeah.
So, bang for buck. It's $155 for 50 mil. That's pretty pricey. 1.7 ounce.
Yeah.
I would say that's not worth it.
Yeah.
Especially for a fragrance that it would be hard to find a really good occasion. And I don't mind spending the money if it's really well done. And it is really well done. But I wouldn't wear this much. And but overall, I do think it's really nice.
Yeah.
Do you get any compliments from this?
No, sir. This is actually what I've been holding out on, saving up for the whole review.
Let it go. Pull the trigger, Steve.
Right. Here we go. So basically, I like the smell. I think it's really pleasant. It's a great spring scent, like we were talking about.
Yeah.
Really fresh. However, as I said earlier, it projects like a beast on me. I unfortunately chose, for my first experience wearing it, to wear it in my carpool to work. And I ride with my brother, and he actually had a hard time breathing. It was so strong. He asked me to roll the windows down. He cranked the AC on full blast, aiming the air away from him. And even with that going, I could still smell it. So, I mean, it was just ridiculous. And I got to work, and just comments galore about how they could smell it, but not necessarily that it was good.
Yeah.
And so all those things put together, it's just kind of like, well, this exactly like what you said. I'm going to wear this because I like it, not because other people appreciate it, which for me kind of negates the purpose of wearing a cologne.
Yeah. So you would say, like, you became the cologne guy.
Yeah.
For that day.
I was. Yeah. I'm that guy now. It's a real shame too. The days I wear good colognes overruled. I remember that one time I wore Vetiver Extraordinaire and choked everybody in the office. So yeah.
That's awesome. Talia, not too sure about this. I don't blame her. She, we just sprayed one spray. I tried to spray a little spray. We sprayed one spray on that little paper strip, and it started stinging her nose, like 20 feet away. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna wear this on a date with my wife or anything. She's not gonna like this.
Yeah.
What would you say your final rating is?
I'm gonna have to give it. I hate saying this, but I have to go 2 stars, just because the bang for the buck isn't there for me.
Yeah.
Frankly, I can't afford it. Especially if people aren't going to be like, dude, you smell amazing in that. Yeah. I'm probably not going to reach for it on any given day when I'm wearing it, which is a shame because I really do like the way it smells. But yeah, based on those factors, and even though it was like beast projection of life on me, if it's choking everybody out, then I'm not going to be able to wear it. So.
I would say I rate it as a 4. I do actually really enjoy the fragrance. Like I said, I don't love it. I would wear it. I still have some left, so I would probably use the rest of it up. But it's going to be hard to find a good occasion for it. And I'm not going to buy a bottle for $155, especially for 50 mil. That's not that, whatever. I almost want to rate it a 3, but in good conscience, I don't think I can rate it a 3 because I do actually enjoy it. So that is that on Vetiver Extraordinaire.
Yeah.
The good and the bad.
That's right. And a little ugly.
That's right.
On me.
That's right. Anyway, thank you, YouTube. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. We're the Fragrance Brothers. We'll see you later.